You wanna lower that just a pinch, babe? You wanna turn that down like a notch? Just the fuck? That looks weird. That baby? Is that an animation or is that a real fucking baby? Holy shit, I was scary looking. Tyler. Tyler.
What's up?
You about to play this dude right now?
I'm playing him right now. I'm streaming it.
We just saw what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I wish you were as good as me.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Play action now. Prescott. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed
I hit the wrong button. Rip.
But they came off of a momentum play. Big time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep.
That's why you should have played your boy first and warmed up. But no.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out.
Run a draw right here.
He's the one that has to absorb the contact.
Bet
not.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that
Better not be running deep attack.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Wow, deep attack?
Wow, he dropped it, dude. Yeah. Why are you coming in shit?
But it comes up empty.
I told you.
And it's 4th down.
I told you not to run deep attack.
They discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Rip, bad punt.
First, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
First drive, I'll take it.
And this is why I'm the best punter.
Wow, one bad punt in my career.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Here's Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Brissett sets to throw it. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a
Where's your user lyrics keys at, dude?
I missed that one. Yeah, you seen that?
For first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover
Kamara just too fast for that.
Spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
To throw is Taylor. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver.
This gives me a good chance to scope your playbook, see what you like to do.
They like his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Is this a quick pitch?
No.
Or is it dig when the receiver runs a little sideline out?
And finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Going to the sideline here? I'll pick that shit, dude.
Able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Oh, man.
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of
I really thought he was going to drop back.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type.
Y'all got punting rules or what?
Yeah.
Put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed.
Wow, dude. Nice bounce.
Out of bounds before they can get a return going.
We're certainly not going to say better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football. The trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down.
I'm just going to keep drafting until I get the perfect team.
Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Make sure I have fucking Randall Cunningham, Andre Reed, and Dickerson.
That's tough, dude.
He's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So a little more space to operate now.
Alright, I can't take any more of this trash game plan. I'm gonna play something.
Brissett now.
No way, dude. I was there.
And this will be caught. Give
Can't
him
take
17 and a Cincinnati
Alright, let's
first
see.
down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's gonna
Bro,
be a
just bust
handful.
out the mid-high-low. What are you
Right
doing?
now, you're right. They're in man-to-man.
I'm not even on offense, so you talking about?
I would say that'd be
I
a
know.
good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm gonna have to
There's
make
a
someone
defensive
else
mid-high-low, too, that I run in the quarter formation.
defense.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run
Get
here.
to my belly.
Great play call to realize you want to establish
The
a guy of his
chopper.
caliber who runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brissett. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Taylor. Looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Amendola, the intended receiver.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Larson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route.
Dang, man.
The route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now the set. It's complete to Hopkins. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check, Mike 57, Mike 57. Check, check, check. Yeah. 57's the Mike. Hit him all. West. Here we go, D. Get off the field. 57.
Brissett. Got an open man. It's Fumagalli. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. D Ford in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
You know, it'd be some good fucking streaming fucking content. Is it fucking, I took this shit unmuted.
Not a great start.
Unmuted.
It'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 20.
All I'm seeing is shit on this screen anyways. No, I'm just playing. How you doing? You winning?
Just tied.
0-0? Ooh,
Ooh,
defensive struggles. I like it.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
People actually like me, bro. They just put up with me because I'm the best 4v4 Shigoki in the world.
Nah, I actually like it. Wow. No one blocked the end right there.
Nano Blitz reported.
Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the 4th quarter, but 2nd quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster, try and catch them back on their heels a little bit. That's what you want to get done.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety.
Wow.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brissett stepping up. He'll try and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Taylor will throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Throwing, Brissett. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. To throw is Brissett. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal.
Now second and goal from the 7-yard line.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Rosas puts this one through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Kamara. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Brissett. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice
Brought to that heist again, but we're going to start at 9 p.m. Eastern.
A very solid gain on that play.
Wow.
From the 44.
Bro, I just twisted my ankle. What the fuck?
Man out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Bro, are you winning that match?
It's 3-0 him.
I'm not even gonna play with you. See if Rez will invite me to a party.
Wow, dude.
No, I'm just playing. You got this.
And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
When I say Dwight Clark, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
44. No, Dwight Clark?
Yeah.
Trying to get their
The catch.
That's the first time that they've looked.
Nah, you already said 44. Too late.
This offensive scheme.
What?
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him.
I don't even know why I said 44. That was hella like dumb moment.
Sorry, you failed already. That was only a one-shot thing.
Oh, I know why. I heard Clark and I thought Dallas Clark.
Yeah, okay, bounce, sorry.
Looks to me like maybe there's a
What?
little attrition setting in with this drive.
My bad, dude. Don't mute me. I'm sorry, bro. I love you.
No, you're not.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. A quick throw complete to Washington.
Welcome, Madden 20's preseason 3 event for draft. Return to Mutt's main menu to claim your season 2 rewards. Okay. Do I have to? Gold tier award. Ooh.
Flush to his right.
Take it.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the
Quick sale these hoes.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against
Quick sale these
mobile
hoes.
quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Yeah, what quarter are you in, bro?
3rd and short yardage. Brissett drops this off to
Third.
out of the backfield. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Brissett now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They run it again with Kamara. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Prescott on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So I just
got added to a group.
A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
Sup, iLegion Dynasty, hit me up with your team when it begins. Huh?
Back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Fuck is this?
Tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see?
Is it one of those tournaments today?
And then the big finish with the tackle. It's third and long.
I know that's a $200 one. That's on a Sunday, but is there one of those that other one?
Hell, I don't seem to think there was. Because he told me he couldn't make it today. I was like, what? They're one today.
I'll probably do that for the next one, too.
Kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline.
For honor. I put my team with the Iran flag.
It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down.
Chill _warrior.
Because we're talking about the NFL and teams can score fast in this league.
Oh, there is one. Friday, January 10th, 5 p.m. Fuck.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Where's the bracket?
To start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
There's literally 2 teams. Me and this other team.
Wow.
Yards on that one at a Raven first. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the
You want to get in?
Throw another play out of while you've got them rocked on their heels.
On the crossing route, complete. That's
maybe.
Me, you, Rez, and plus Juan.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right.
Guess it'll be a CVC. 2-man tournament, might as well just make it a CVC.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
I feel like I've seen this name, Bane of Lebathian.
As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point put through by Suckup. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Trying to lay one up deep. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that
Kaizen
leverage,
Gamer in our
battle,
squad?
just jump
On our
over the line
clan, I
of
mean?
scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what
think.
happened there.
I see him in one of these teams.
Jordan Reed has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd
Pending
down.
teams.
Set now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara.
Fucking run the game.
Defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Simply Alex, Nasty Eva, Lunar Division, Ferocious Gizmo. Clap that to him.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very
Bro, you win yet?
manageable.
Yeah, they love that.
It's 10-7 him.
Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Out of the gun, Brissett. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it
What's that package?
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Brissett on 1st down. He finds Hopkins complete. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
Dang it, man.
The end zone for a Bengal TD. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Julio Jones. His second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. They do tack on the extra point as well, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
What a loser. The only play you can't give up in that situation.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Elsewhere, they're into the fourth at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. And the Colts adding to their total as they're able to stretch their lead in that one. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Brissett. It's complete to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
You got to stop that. Cover 2 press. Put an outside linebacker at defensive end and use him to cover the open spots.
Not
Cover
totally
2.
home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara.
Wow.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here.
God, I missed it. I knew what he was doing too.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 4th touchdown.
Big daggers.
Did you see how close I was, bro?
They've gone final now in Charlotte and give that one to the Bears as they wind up winners. If they hang on,
You're just not cut out for this league shit, bro.
Why are you so toxic, bro? You're supposed to be rooting for me.
I am rooting for you, and you fucking let me down, dude. It's like I root for the Chargers every Sunday, but they let me down, you know.
Yeah.
I root for you every time too, but you let me down. But you know what? I still love the Chargers. But fuck you, man.
I knew that was coming too. I knew that was coming too.
Yeah, franchise is so inconsistent for me, to be honest. That's why I stopped playing all my franchise leagues. One of them I had to stop playing because as soon as I joined my boy's division, he was like, alright, I'm good, fam. The other ones...
Yeah, 2-score game. Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Prescott to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I didn't get out there.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because
wow, I didn't mean to call
we've seen a
timeout.
lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Kamara.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.